How are you today? The improved package has arrived. We're having it fitted in time for FP1. Have a look at the factory report.
Hello and welcome to the 4th episode of my F1 2017 driver career mode. And as you saw, you did actually get a new upgrade here for the Russian Grand Prix. One of my personal favourite tracks. So I'm looking forward to this race. I'm expecting to do well. At least points. Like, I'm expecting points this race, if not a high points finish. We should be getting a high points finish. But yeah, going into this weekend with the new upgrades. So obviously, as you can see there, I am having to replace some worn parts in the power unit and maybe even the gearbox here. But I think I might leave it for one more race. But full finish constructors currently, which is quite good. But as we go out to practice here now, to be fair, practice was quite good. I was consistent. I got quite a lot of resource points, I have to say. Just missing out on a few, but I did make one huge mistake here coming up now. I'm just turning and I just lose the rear completely, and I try and brake to like fix the mistake, but the car just kept weaving and I just make this huge mistake. Luckily no damage, luckily not a severe spin, but I do lose control of the car there. But apart from that, it's a solid practice, don't really make any mistakes, and yeah, we do go on to get quite a few resource points after this session. Coming out of free practice here, we do go 4th fastest, but we do use the ultra soft tyres there, so I expected to go quite high up on the leaderboards, but we do come out with 1,200 points, resource points here, so I do go and make another upgrade on the car, so hopefully that will be able to be with us soon. And hopefully it will impact us quite well and give us a boost that we probably need. Coming out for my one and only lap probably of Q1 here. Feeling strong, feeling confident, feeling that I can easily get into Q3. Hopefully I can get a strong performance in. If not, it's not really an issue, but hopefully I can get through quite easily here. Coming up to the line here now on my one and only lap. We do go 3rd fastest of the session, so not the best lap, probably could have done a lot better. 1:38.1, I think that was. But yeah, wasn't too bad, wasn't too great. Ends up being P6, but now I'm not making you watch the whole lap of Q2 because it's just wasting your time. But coming towards the end of it, it felt like a good lap, to be honest. I'm expecting Q3 quite easily. But as we do come through the last couple of corners, keeping it steady, keeping the car straight, and we do go fastest of the session for 1:38.2, which I think was slower than my first lap in Q1. So I don't know if I'm going to make it through, but we do make it through, P8, so quite close maybe to getting knocked out here in the Russian Grand Prix. But we do make it into Q3, so that's great news for the team. Now coming to the end of my first, probably my only again, Q3 lap here. So far the lap felt strong, hopefully it's better than my Q2 lap. Obviously that was worse than my Q1 lap. We come over the line, it's a 1:37.7, so 5 tenths quicker than my lap in Q2, and it ends up being P7 for the race here, which is a solid start. I reckon I can get solid points here from P7. Obviously I'm quite good at this track, so hopefully I can get some good points here.
From Sochi as we prepare to get underway. We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Kimi Raikkonen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Vettel, Max Verstappen and Ricciardo, Toro Rosso, Perez, Massa and Esteban Ocon, Grosjean, Magnussen, Nico Hulkenberg and Alonso, Stroll, Van Dorn, Carlos Sainz and Jolyon Palmer, Wehrlein and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Now with this strategy, I think I'm just going to go for the one stop here. Maybe the two stoppers, I think I might be able to have the pace to keep it going, but I'm not too sure. But pretty sure I end up going with the two stop rather than the one stop, as I think I can make up the time. And yeah, I do end up going with the two stop here. But so yeah, as we go to 5 red lights for the Russian Grand Prix, and it's lights out and away we go. It's not the best start here for us, as Perez has a great start and overtakes me and Verstappen. They're trying to go down the inside of Verstappen on this like main straight kind of thing through turn 1, which isn't really a turn. I send a mad dive bomb maybe down the inside, I don't, but I'm getting very slow there as Ricciardo gets held up by Perez and we get a free place there, moving up into P6 as maybe try and follow Perez, maybe go down his inside going into the next corner, but it's quite far back, so maybe not. But we do try it anyway, and we do manage to make the place up into P5 here. Great start here for us. We go from P7 to P5. Maybe looking to catch Kimi Raikkonen, but that Ferrari does have a lot of pace. So if we're going to try and make a move, we have to make a move then. But we didn't manage to catch up. But on the next lap here, Vettel locks up, Raikkonen gets through, and I try and go around his outside here now as we go side by side. Moving into turn 3, into turn 4. I'm just looking to outbrake him here now as we go side by side with that whole place. And we do outbrake him and we do move into P4, maybe going a bit wide on the exit there, but we do move into P4, maybe now looking to catch Kimi Raikkonen and move up into P3. But we don't manage to make any moves to him, as behind us Checo Perez pits and Vettel overtook us, I'm not sure when, but on lap 10 here now, our tyres on 52%, well 52.45. They're quite worn here, so maybe looking to pit quite soon. Hopefully we can keep these tyres going. But on lap 11, we do decide to drop into the pits here from P3. If we do make a bit of contact there, the wall not sustaining any wing damage luckily, but we go into the pits hoping for a quick stop so we can get back out there and challenge for track position. But as we come out of the pits here now, we just lose out to Stroll and Perez here, but maybe coming out straight into a battle with these two cars ahead of us, looking to move back up the places. We do come out in P9 here, so we do lose quite a few places, and Perez obviously pitting on lap 10 or 9 I think it was, so he managed to jump us, so the undercut clearly working quite well here, so maybe keep that in mind for our second stop. Or actually I think I switched to the two-stop. I'm not actually too sure. I might be going to the end here now, but that would mean I have to make up quite a few places. We do get quite close to the back of Perez here. He'll be looking to make a move in the next few corners as we continue to follow close behind him here, as maybe he looks to make a move on Lance Stroll, but he doesn't, and we manage to dive down the inside, but we don't manage to dive down the inside actually. He manages to fight back here, but we do get the DRS maybe putting into Rich Mix here, maybe looking to make a move into the next corner after DRS straight. As we try and outbrake him, we manage to make contact with him there. Stroll locks up. We do make the move on Perez here, sustaining a little bit of front wing damage. Hopefully it doesn't affect us too much, but maybe looking to make a move on Stroll here now as well, as he locked up, made a huge mistake, losing a lot of time, and maybe helping us to catch him quite a bit, so hopefully we can make a move on him soon. As we go to the last few corners here, right up his gearbox, maybe looking to send it down the final corner, as he maybe tries to fight back, and he does fight back here, so we go side by side. Hopefully we do get the DRS and we can make the move going into turn 2 here. We do get the DRS, we put it into rich mix. We do manage to pull away from Stroll as we brake quite late here just to make sure we do get the overtake done into turn 2, and we do manage to move up into P7. On lap 15 now we managed to catch up to the Haas of Kevin Magnussen in P6, maybe looking to make a move on this Haas to move up into P6 here. Currently in P7, so equaling where we started from the start of the Grand Prix, but with the DRS here going through turn 1. Here we're looking to make a dive bomb into turn 2. We don't even use rich mix, but we do use quite a bit of slipstream there, as we manage to outbrake the Haas, leaving him enough room, but he does pull away, as we do manage to move up into P6. At the end of lap 16 here now, Romain Grosjean does dive into the pits, so we managed to move up into P5, which puts us into our best position that we have been in a race, so maybe we can make this into a very high points finish. But as we come through the last few corners here, still in P5, as we just try and keep the car together here, not with much tyre wear, as we do come over the line here to finish in P5, which is our best result ever at a track that I'm quite confident at, so I'm glad we managed to get a great result here. And that's P5, which is some great solid points for us on the board, as I'm pretty sure either Hamilton or Bottas, well obviously Hamilton or Bottas win. I think it was Hamilton there. Hamilton wins the race, while Bottas comes P2 with Sebastian Vettel P3. So Vettel, I think, starting to maybe, oh no, it was Kimi Raikkonen P2, sorry about that, but I think Vettel maybe starting to try and catch the leaders in the drivers, and Kimi going to be trying to extend his drivers' championship, I think it is. But we do come P5, as I said. Our teammate out of the points, I'm not actually too sure where he did finish, but clearly not doing very well, as he's quite far out of the points.
He did a cracking job moving through the field.
Yeah, as I said, Kimi Raikkonen maintaining the lead in the drivers' championship. As I stay in P6. Carlos Sainz dropping down to P9 here as Esteban Ocon overtakes him in the Drivers' Championship. And the Constructors' Championship staying the exact same after this race. But hopefully you enjoyed this video with our best result, obviously at a track that I'm quite confident at. So I'm quite happy with how that went. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you in the next video.